So today's going to be a brief training on how to get you logged in and set up so you could start running your ringless voicemails. So when you first go to platform.voicemailmarketingmachine.com, you're going to get this screen here. You're going to want to log in with the credentials provided. Okay, and out the gate, there's going to be a few disclosures that you have to click I agree on, and then type I accept in all caps, confirm. And then right here, you're going to have the platform. Now it's going to look pretty bare because obviously there's no data in it, but we're going to change that here very quickly. A couple things to point out. Balance, this is how much you currently have in your account. Up here at the top, you're going to be able to see a list of your campaigns, a list, some of your lists. So your numbers, this is your dialing list. This is the caller IDs, and this is your internal DNC. Audio files is where you're going to upload and save your pre-recorded messages for the voicemail drops. Reports is where you'll be able to see reports of how many successful voicemails and leads you have remaining on each of your campaigns and given in a certain time frame. So you'll be able to select a date or whatnot. And then here is just to change password and to log out. So let's get started. So before you can really do anything with a campaign, you need the data necessary. You're going to need your caller ID list. You're going to need your internal DNC list if you have one, your leads list, and then your message. So let's get started there and uploading those things. Okay, so now we're under list and numbers. What we're going to do is create a new list. Let's call this one lead list 1. Okay, and you can put any notes here you want and select if you have to scrub it with the DNC or not. Hit save changes. And then you're ready to upload the actual leads to this list. So this is the list ID. This is how many are in the count. All right, so let's upload the lead list here. Now, again, you want to make sure that your lead list is a CSV file and it just has the phone numbers on it. That's all you want to upload, nothing else. So lead list 1. You can see it's moving pretty fast considering it has a few 100,000 contacts on it. There we go. So on this account, we're doing mobiles only. Okay, so remove 270,000 landlines. There are 0 duplicates, so we have 74,000 successful mobiles on here. So our lead list is completed. Now let's move on to caller ID. So same process, caller ID numbers, any additional notes, and we're going to save. Same thing is going to pop up here. So you could have either one caller ID number in your list, or you could have 500,000. It doesn't matter. If you have more than one, what it's going to do is just rotate through them. So let's upload our caller ID CSV file, where in this case, we have 3 of them. Okay. And then next, our DNC list, if we have one. Okay. For the sake of the demo, I'm going to say that we do. Some numbers we don't want to call back again. So we have that. So now we have our entire list that we want dialed. Okay. We have our caller ID set up and our DNC. Now we could be running multiple campaigns. It doesn't matter. You're going to go through the same process because it's in the campaign setting here where you're going to select exactly what we're going to use. So before we get to campaigns, let's click on audio files. And this is the audio file that we are going to use for our recorded message. So let's just call this message, save changes. Then we click this here to upload, add audio file. Now, when you upload an audio file, you want to make sure it's a WAV file. You can do something as simple as record something on your iPhone, send it to your computer, and then use a free setting or a free site like this called online-convert.com, where you select your file, convert, and that's it. It sorts it into a WAV. So as you can see here, I recorded something on my phone really quick. It came back in this M4A format, and I converted it. Now it's a WAV. So we're going to go back here. We're going to go to add audio file. We're going to hit that WAV file, upload, and hit close. So file, there's a description. It is loaded. We have everything we need now to set up our campaign. All right, so let's call this campaign demo. And it's going to give you options here. So the audio, that's the message that we just selected. We named it message. Caller ID list. This is, we called it caller ID numbers. Here it is. Now the ports overall is important. This is how many concurrent attempts it's going to be making to drop a voicemail. So essentially this is the speed, and whether you want to throttle up or down on your program will determine what this number is going to be at. So let's put it at 1,000 to get things started a little bit, and hit save changes. So the next step here on the left-hand side, you would see all your lists that you have created, and then you get to pick which ones you want added to this particular campaign. So we're just going to select lead list 1, add this, phones. See, now campaign. There we go. And that's it. We're ready to go. So if I hit play right now, what you're going to end up seeing is this number of ports go up into the maximum that we set over here, 1,000. And then if we go to reports, you're going to see this campaign automatically populate here, showing the number of successful voicemails, your remaining leads in the campaign, and how much you have invested in this campaign. So all we would have to do, I don't want to run this campaign because it's not a real campaign, but we would go here to hit play. Or you can go here. Let's say you go through all the leads in this campaign and you want to add another list. So you go to list, numbers, create a new list, upload the list, click here to add phones. Your list will now appear here, and you click over to select it. And that's it. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to us, email us, and we'll help you out. Otherwise, man, enjoy the platform and make a lot of money.